So it's been a good bit since I've made a video. How is it going? Hope you are doing well. What a fucking week it's been. I am not gonna lie. It was a pretty crazy week in a good sense, not so good sense, in an even better sense, and not so good sense, so this weekend was a fucking roller coaster this week in general. So, I don't know. I hadn't made a video at all in a while. It's because, I've been taking my brother to work, stuff like that. So it's been hard for me to do videos of me, talking in the morning and stuff like that. So, but I figured I might as well do a weekend video to kind of get it shaken up a bit. So pretty much throughout the week it's been super chill. I mostly just been going to work, trying to deal with this sickness. I've been taking care of my spider. She's got a web now, which fucking good thing she's on that side, so then I can open up this side and kind of reach in to grab her stuff and not have to fucking fight with her a little bit. And plus, she's not really on the top, so I guess it kind of works out a bit. But as she gets older, hopefully it's a she. Hopefully the webs mean like a she type of thing, but I don't know if guys and girls spiders do that. I'm pretty sure so. But everyone thinks it's a girl. My grandma thinks it's a girl. My mom thinks it's a girl. I'm hoping it's a girl for sure. I really hope it's not a guy. But I'll take it if it's a guy. Either way. So I ain't gonna fucking not stop. But I thought that was cool because I looked at him at the corner and I was like, what the fuck is he? Is he like floating or something like that? I was tripping. I was like, and this was today. This was literally like 20 minutes ago. I'm literally posting a short right now that from a video. I just made the video like 20 minutes ago. When I first saw that the spider was hanging, I was like, what? I was like, what the hell? Are my eyes deceiving me? So anyway, yeah, how was the week for me? Dealing with sickness. Still semi there. But it kind of kicked up a bit more, but it's starting to go away again, thankfully. So, Friday, how was Friday? Friday was chill, thankfully. Not much to it, just worked, me and Pops. Stasia is sick as well, understandably. I'll explain why the cough is still kind of there. But, yeah, she was kind of sick as well. So, understandably, she didn't come in on Friday. So it was just me and Pops. But, Friday I got through it. Brought some pizza rolls for lunch and stuff like that. It was good. It was good. So, yesterday, was fucking insane. Like in a very interestingly terrifying way. So this is a true story. Shit happens. Accidents happen. Like my grandma. I love my grandma. She's 80 years old. She hasn't cooked fried chicken in a while. So she made some fried chicken. And, this story, it's still kind of fresh, it's a little shaken up still, because my grandma did not want this to happen as much as I did not. So this story is not to be of embarrassment. It's not to embarrass her or nothing like that. It's just something to kind of, I don't know, tell the story of my life like I do every single other day, So, either my shit's funny or it's annoying, or it's, I try to make it comedic. I try not to make it always bitching and complaining. I try to always make it like as funny and somewhat comedic as possible as I can, you know, to kind of tell the story rather than just me seeming like some angry mother humper who just always, this guy's complaining again, you know? You know, that's why I try to make it funny, and I'm always like, I'm not trying to seem like that kind of guy. I'm just telling my story. You know, it's always been something I've been wanting to do, right? So, like I was saying, I was playing Black Ops 2 on Veteran because I finally beat the first Black Ops on Veteran difficulty. Black Ops is a video game for people who don't know, which I'm sure a lot of people do. And, obviously, but I mean for older people who watch my videos. And, you know, I finally beat the game, and it was a bitch, but I did it. So I started playing Black Ops 2 yesterday. So as my grandma was making the food and all that stuff, I think she was trying to make gravy. And oh my god, dude. So I was playing Black Ops 2 on Veteran, and all the fucking fire alarms go off. So I'm like, that is not good at all. Every single fire alarm's going off in the house. I'm like, oh no, something's wrong, you know, obviously, like that was not a fucking something, it just definitely hit me wrong. So I went out, and the whole fucking ceiling is covered in black smoke. I'm like, oh shit, right? So I enter in the kitchen, and the fucking kitchen's on fire. As in, like, the pan, to be exact. The pan is on fire. And the flame is all the way up to the ceiling. I'll see if I can try to get a good view of the ceiling. As you can see, the ceiling right there, it's all kind of black and shady. Right up there, right? Yeah, that's how high the fucking, see all the burn marks. Yeah, it's all kind of burnt up there, down there. Oh, man, yeah, you know, so, hold on. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, you know, so the fucking gravy caught on fire. My grandma, understandably, you know, I can totally understand if it fucking just kind of flew through your mind, so you can, I don't know, but, you know, my grandma is used to putting food in, like, the stove and the oven and turning shit off and then kind of just going her way, right? So that people can eat it, people can come and go as they please to get the food, right? So she accidentally turned off the wrong burners because there was other food cooking. There was broccoli being steamed up, and there was mashed potatoes trying to be cooked as well. And those were off. And I think she turned on the wrong burners. I'm actually not fucking sure how exactly it went, but whatever it is, she turned on or off something, the wrong fucking burner, and it caused a grease fire. And that flame was massive. Like, as you saw, it fucking was to the ceiling. So I was like, no, the fucking house is gonna burn down, right? So I'm literally freaking the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking terrified. Yeah, you know, so I was playing Black Ops 2, all of the fucking alarms went off. I see just this ball of light in the kitchen. Like, again, it just made the whole kitchen fucking shine. Like, I've never seen it before. Oh my god, dude, I fucking screamed. Like, if you've ever seen Mrs. Doubtfire, hopefully you have to understand what I'm talking about. If not, look up Mrs. Doubtfire. The part where it's actually Robin Williams as her grandma. If you don't know what Mrs. Doubtfire is, check out Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, he's not actually a grandma. He's a dude in an older woman's costume playing a maid to see his kids, you know, because him and his wife divorced, and there's a no contact order, blah, 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 right? So he's like starting to scream like a girl, like, ah, 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 you know, right? And I'm fucking screaming like, not like a girl. I'm not gonna be over dramatic, but I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? You know, I was just like, what the fuck? You know, screaming like Robin Williams and all that. Well, not exactly, but I'm just saying that, you know, it felt like that. I felt like I was in that moment, but it wasn't exactly like that. I was more just like, what the fuck? You know, I was just like, whoa, like what the fuck is going on, right? So I grabbed the top of the lid, and I put the lid on there, but the fire's not stopping. So I'm like, oh my God, dude, this fucking house is gonna burn down. So I grabbed the pan, and I actually burned my hand. Actually, you can't really see it on the camera, but it's all red right around here and around here. You know, it's not a bad burn. It just was like a sunburn, right? You know, because I ran with the pan, and the fucking pan covered my hand. So I put it in the sink, and I started hitting the top of it with the top of the pan lid, right? And it's not stopping, so I'm like, fuck. And I've seen people do this on YouTube. That's why I went straight for the pan instead of putting it in the, you know, putting water in it, right? Because what idiot would put water on a grease fire? I stupidly panicked, and I didn't know. I thought I had no other option. And I started to turn on the sink, and that did not help at all, because clearly it made the flame explode a little bit, but not like all over the place. I was like, oh my God, fuck. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So Grandma came in clutch, and she was like, grab a towel, you know, fucking, she didn't cuss, but she was like, smack it until it stops burning. So me and Grandma started smacking it with, hold on. With like these, you know, we grabbed a couple of these, and we were smacking the damn pan, you know, and as soon as we kept smacking it, it actually fell on the floor, and it caught the rug on fire. So, you know, we smacked the fuck out of the rug, and something got in my eyes. I don't know if it was a bit of grease or water or something like that, but something. Oh yeah, a bit of flame. I think a bit of the flame kind of blew into my face as well. You know, like some little fire pieces shot at my face, but it wasn't that bad. It just kind of caught me off guard. I was like, oh, but you know, we stopped it, and then we turned it off, and the whole fucking house was covered in smoke. So all the fire alarms were going off. So we like put fans all over the house, and me and Grandma were just fucking dying from the smoke, right? Not literally, but you know, we're coughing our asses off, and I already have lung problems. So, you know, my mom came home, and everything it stopped. You know, we let the house air out, and I feel so bad for Grandma, because it kind of bugged her a bit. That's why I say I'm not trying to seem like I'm shaming Grandma or nothing. But, you know, it's just a story that happened over the weekend that I'm telling the story. You know, yeah, and definitely what I learned is a good tactic that I kind of thought to myself is, once you put the top of the pan on and it's still kind of going, take the motherfucker outside, you know, like put the pan on top, and, you know, the flame may not stop, but at least it's gonna not be floating up to the ceiling, right? It's gonna be covered by the glass lid. Then you just go outside and fucking hit it with a towel. But really get a fire extinguisher, because we don't have any fire extinguishers, at least that I know of. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, so this will be my part 1, I guess, for the weekend. My part 2 is actually a little bit better news. So I'm going to start that video, so check that one out. It's going to be, because I'm not going to keep doing long videos anymore. So it's going to try to be like 15 minutes or whatever. So check out part 2. I'm going to try to get them both out in whatever order. So thank you for watching, and check out part 2.